Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Woo, 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 woo. All right, okay guys, it's happy Friyay, Freedom Friday, Fabulous Friday, Funky Friday, okay. I hope you guys are doing well. It's also July 31st, okay. It's the ending of the month, okay guys. We're finally made it to the end of the month. But anyways, let's see what you guys need to know for today. I got some tarot messages for you guys. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, what do they need to know for Friday, July 31st? And I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all that good stuff. Okay, whatever it is that you guys got going on, I hope you guys are doing well. And like I always say, even if you're not doing well, you know, allow yourself to feel what you're feeling today and let tomorrow be a brand new day. Okay, guys? So the first card that we have here is the Knight of Cups, okay? Knight of Cups energy is significant. This is Pisces energy. Now, for some of you that know, we just had a full moon literally not too long ago, right? And the full moon was in Capricorn and Aquarius. So right now I wouldn't be surprised if the moon cycle has shifted from Aquarius to Pisces, and then of course going into Aquarius, Pisces into Pisces, right? For those who follow the moon cycle, or you guys are just interested in the moon cycle and stuff like that, okay? But there's something about maybe with the 12th house, which is hidden energy, and the moon is hidden, right? But there's something hidden that you guys are doing in the background, or this is something that you guys are doing behind closed doors. But this is talking about romance, okay? This could be romance. For some of you, this could be you following your heart, trusting your intuition when it comes to your artistic goals, okay? Being a negotiator as well, but being also idealistic, okay, when it comes to like how you look at certain things. Maybe you're a hopeless romantic, okay, but you are driven and inspired by beauty and creativity. For some of you that resonate with this, and this is like 12th house energy, okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? So yeah, there is something about your creativity. Maybe you guys are sparking up new creative endeavors or ideas, or, you know, just new things for you to start doing, right? When it comes to like your artistic side, right? We have the Hangman. Yeah, Neptune energy again. So Neptune energy, it talks about your dreams. It talks about, you know, seeing through the illusions, the delusions, okay? Something about psychic abilities, music, you know, things like that, right? So some of you may have Pisces and Neptune in the 12th house. You don't have to, but Neptune energy is significant. There is something about you surrendering when it comes to what is going on in the present moment. Now, it's almost like even if things are going upside down, as you can see with the Hangman, it's like you're still surrendering and letting go of control, and also looking at things from a new perspective is significant. So definitely take what resonates. If this is like you stepping into an artistic new beginning, that could be also you looking into a new perspective, because maybe you guys are used to the mundane, right? Where it's like you get up, you go to work, you do this, you do that, but then for some reason with 3 2 1 on the timer, it's almost like a countdown where you're getting closer and closer to maybe following your dreams, okay, whatever those dreams might be. Everybody's dreams are different. Some of you guys could be wanting to be writers, okay? Some of you guys want to be artistes, meaning like you want to paint, you want to draw, sing, do music. For some of you, this could be dancing, right? Whatever in the arts that's significant, it's like you guys want to do that, or you guys are getting prepared, okay, to do that, or get into this like this idea of moving into that type of energy, okay? But we have the Hierophant, okay? So there's something about you honoring your spiritual traditions, okay? When it comes to your path, whatever that tradition might be, it's still your path. Your soul journey could be significant. So a lot of you guys, this is about unconventional groups for some of you. For some of you, this could also talk about like, basically when it comes to giving guidance, okay? So you could be seeking guidance from the universe, but then also you could be giving guidance, okay? When it comes to you stepping into a higher power or like an authority, okay? Maybe you guys have like an authority type of energy. Now, I always say that in the 3D world, maybe you don't have authority, like how some people are bosses or CEOs or whatever. But in the spirit realm, some of you guys have a lot of authority, meaning that your spirit team or your guides or whoever you have around you, and butterflies are significant, but anything like that type of power and that kind of energy, it's like you behold that. And so if people try to do things to you in the 3D, even though they may get away with it in the 3D, they may not get away with it in the 5D. Okay, and that's why you have to be very careful about how you treat people or speak to people or how you deal with people, because even in the spiritual world, you don't know whose ranking is what. You know what I'm saying, guys? So even if you don't do spell work, you could have somebody who does spell work, okay, and they think, oh, like, because I do spell work, I'm gonna get away with this. And then you could be someone who doesn't do spell work, and still people still get what it is that they deserve when it comes to treating you bad. Or if they've treated you well, they get good things too. You know what I mean? So there's something about give and take when it comes to like dharma and karma. But the 5th house is significant when it comes to the throat chakra. Okay, throat chakra energy is significant. Oh, this one wanted to fly out. Okay, some of you guys could have rested. So Jupiter in Libra in the 4th house. Okay, so there's something about some of you guys, when it comes to like luck and expansion, or like receiving luck, or just abundances when it comes to like what you attract, there's something about receiving justice. So you guys could have rested and recharged for like a bigger, brighter day. But there's something about peace. Okay, it's like when you were in this relaxing state of mind, it's like you guys were in peace, right? You guys were able to basically self-protect yourself and stay within your own little bubble. And that could be confirmation. It's like, you know, the thing is like the movie Bubble Boy. Okay, they have an eyelash in my eye. I hate that. Child, get out. I'm gonna have to pause the video, but anyways, you know how like the movie Bubble Boy, where it's like he basically lived in a bubble. Okay, like he lived in a bubble because it's like you want to protect your energy, you want to protect you know, what you have going on. Okay guys, I'm gonna pause the video because my eyelash is killing me, guys. Hopefully I figured that out. I hate when that happens. But yeah, back to what I was saying with the analogy with Bubble Boy. It's like, yeah, he was protected from the outside, you know, germs and, you know, cooties and all that stuff, whatever you want to call it, right? But it's just the whole idea that he was protected. So there's something about staying home, resting, being on vacation, taking time off, whatever it is that you need to do to be alone, like being in hermit mode or introspection, that's significant. But there's something about contemplation and solitude. So some of you guys could be taking a break from the hustle and bustle, and also when it comes to recharging your batteries. Okay, I don't know why, but there's like something about the home that's significant too. So that could be significant too. Like maybe you guys are leaving home, like you're leaving home so that you can go on vacation, or just taking a break from where you normally stay. But there's something about that where it's like you guys are resting and recharging. Or some of you guys could, if you do have your own place, like if you live alone and you're not with other people, maybe that's something that you love to do. You love to go home, recharge, reset, watch your shows. Okay, whatever shows you watch, whether it's Housewives or anime, or, you know, some action movies or whatever. There's something about you like recharging your batteries. And I don't know why I got the idea of the Energizer Bunny, you know, the Energizer Bunny commercial, when it's like the batteries and it's just like keeps going and going with like the little drum, that pink bunny. Anybody who remembers that commercial knows what I'm talking about. Also, another thing I remember too is like somebody on TikTok, right? Say you're on TikTok and you're scrolling. I don't know if the name is BMO. I think it's BMO. I could be wrong. From Adventure Time, I think it's from Adventure Time. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't really watch the show like that. Like I should. I think it's Adventure Time. I don't know. I think so, because I think I don't know, or maybe I'm thinking of another show. Maybe I'm wrong, guys, but there is a show where on Cartoon Network where it's like you have Bubblegum Princess, and then you have Finn and somebody else, I can't remember, and then the dog, Jake and Finn, I can't remember. But BMO, okay, that little robot, there's like a video of that little robot. Every time it's like it would put the batteries on the ground, right, and it would turn around, pluck out its own batteries, it would die, and then it would fall backwards because it's dead, right? So it would fall backwards, and then the batteries would go back inside because it recharged itself. That's the kind of energy that I feel like somebody does. It's like you put your own batteries in your own back so that you can recharge yourself. There's nobody like cheering you on or saying you got this, or you know how people have like groups of people who are around them to help them, you know, cheer them on and kind of move forward. You don't have that, basically. So there's something about like being your own cheerleader or cheering yourself on, or, you know, things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna see what else comes out, because that could be confirmation too. It's like recharging yourself. It's like you're an introvert, so maybe you guys maybe want to recharge on your own, or like I said, you could be an extrovert, or you could be both, amnivert, omnivert, whatever it is, right? Like a little bit of both, but one more than the other. But whatever it is, it's like you still need to recharge. Like some people like to recharge with other people, but some of you guys may like to recharge alone and be with a little bit of people, like maybe once in a blue moon. 10-10 on the timer. So yeah, there's something about you feeling whole within yourself when you're by yourself, or when you're alone, or when you're like in your own peace and solitude. Okay, yeah, the Hermit, same thing I was talking about earlier. Virgo energy, the Hermit. Okay, there's something about you seeking truth and wisdom. So yeah, you guys are going through like a period of time of introspection, whatever this was that was happening, whether this is yesterday, today, or the next few days. But definitely there's something about you guys, you know, retreating from the world when it comes to like peace and guidance. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card. So Spirit, give me another card please for the collective. Give me another card for the collective, please. Definitely something about you guys being in hermit mode, or allowing yourself to be in hermit mode so that you can go within, right? And so that you can figure out certain situations or dynamics. And basically, once you figure that out, it's like you can move forward or you can move on. Okay, so definitely there's something about this energy that you guys could be either working towards or dealing with. And that's confirmation for some of you guys as well. Okay, yeah, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so there's something about like releasing and also transformation. So you guys could be releasing and letting go, like I said. When it comes to like being in survival, for some of you, this is about improvement when it comes to healing. For some of you guys, this is about a lesson being learned. Okay, so definitely there is something that you guys are experiencing when it comes to like a painful ending. For some of you, this is a new beginning, because again, if you did go through a painful ending, now you guys are moving into a newer beginning, and new beginnings have been popping up a lot as of recently. And especially with the full moon that we just recently had, it may take a few days for it to kick in, you know, the aftermath of it all. But there is something about rituals and you releasing and letting go and being able to move forward. Okay, so definitely I did see 10-10 on the timer, so 10th house is significant. And then there's also something about Capricorn energy, so root chakra energy, when it comes to you being grounded at this time and releasing yourself from anything that's unhealthy, any unhealthy attachments, people, places, things, okay, environments. But this is talking about, you know, stepping into independence and freedom, and also being able to reclaim your power and reclaim your control, right? Like having control of your thoughts and, you know, the situations that you guys deal with. And then we have 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? So there's something about this energy, a lot of threes, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and then we also have the Magician, which is like you basically, you know, resources and things like that, you putting all your things into one bucket, right? Like all your tools, all your resources. It's like you have the wand, you have the pentacle, you have the water, like the cup, for example, and then you also have like, I think it's the sword, right? So you have all these things that you can use in order for you to basically move forward. Okay, and then the Sun at the bottom of the deck as well. So definitely there's something about your energy, like I said, when it comes to some of you guys with this energy. Okay, but yeah, basically there is something about you guys when it comes to moving forward and being able to be in this energy, this energetic frequency, like I said. Okay guys, this change that you guys are moving into, whatever it is that you guys are doing right now, like I said, it could be different for different people, but at the same time, it's like you guys are moving forward, you guys are changing your energy when it comes to the way that you think and the way that you move, and you know what I mean, things like that. So definitely take what resonates with you guys, but I'm going to end it here. So thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you next time. All right guys, love you guys, bye.